All right, what's going on, y'all? Like, share, and subscribe. Cash App $Winston Spobby. So I'm not doing anything except getting a few videos, a few views, talking about this matter here. Okay, but it is a very sensitive subject because, once again, you have this lewd behavior, but you have it with children, okay, or young girls, or maybe even young ladies that are, might have been trafficked into this matter or deceived if there were a lady, okay, that kind of thing. So just understand the nature of the situation now. Hold up, I got something on my lip here. Piece of cracker. Anyway, we're going to talk about these Epstien files once again. Turned out President Trump's name has been exposed on the Epstien files by Pam Bondi. Okay? Amid mounting pressure. I believe probably you got a split opinion, but you also have the political parties or people within it with split opinions. A lot of people are probably mad over this Project 2025 thing. I think there may have been people left out of these deals because probably, with these deals and all that, and also include with the big beautiful bill, everybody wants to dip in the pot. Okay? So the people that have been left out, people like Elon Musk or whatever, maybe if they had a deal that fell bad under, and under these deals under the table, then they start exposing each other's, you know what I'm saying? Putting people's dirty laundry out there, airing out people. And that's exactly what happened. And between Elon airing out Donald Trump, okay, you got social media talking about it. The news can't really help but to talk about it, along, with the pressure of social media. You got the lawyers and things like that are being interviewed with, like Jeffrey Epstein, his wife, Ghislaine Maxwell. All right. Who else? Anyway, you have celebrities. Okay, you got some of them are in these what they call these advocate groups. So they're in it. All these people. Okay, I guess now, that being said, and with Pam Bondi knowing about this a few years ago and not doing anything, I guess, it's probably time that people are going to get exposed, including Donald Trump. Okay, so it might be one of the things where, again, with all this pressure, her hands are tied. Okay, so it's one of the things where I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of oligarchs and so forth that are going to be on that list. And no, they don't want to give up their power, but I think that part of that, that they probably have to do something to acquiesce to the public. As, the Trump administration, said that when prior to them coming, being re-inaugurated in office, but I think they didn't expect it. They didn't expect their name, Mr. Trump's name to be on that list. And that's why they didn't come out with it in the first place. Okay? Really until now. So the thing is now, okay, his name got brought up. Where do they go from here? Okay? All the major news outlets are talking about this, so you could just go on one of the major news outlets. There's also some podcasters, several of them talking about this matter here, okay? But where do they go from here? Where do they go from something that, I don't know, he did, Mr. Trump and these guys done 30 years ago, 40 years ago? Who's to say if, Trump does get removed untimely, that you get some worse a-hole or whatever, okay, that's going to run things. I mean, you don't really know how this guy Vance is until he ends up in office. But I don't think really in the end of the day it's really going to stop, the whatever agenda that they're trying to push out. Because this is the reason why Trump was brought in, to try to push whatever agenda needed to be, pushed out. And if that doesn't happen, well, I think it's going to be a war. There's going to be a war anyway. But, there could be one of the things, and I've said this before, this could happen where if, President Trump probably does have pressure to get impeached, it's one of the things that he could start a war, just so he can maintain power in office. So, times are really, really frivolous now, and there's, again, a lot of fire under his, nose right now, So it'll be kind of interesting to see what direction they plan on going from there, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll leave it at that, all right? So let me know what you think about the video here. More content coming.